Hello, my name is Mogal Pratap Aramugam. My ID number is DEM0121069. Today I want to talk about definition of flood contingency. The responsibility for dealing with flood contingency planning in Ontario is shared by municipalities, conservation authorities and the Ministry of Natural Resources on behalf of province. The conservation authorities of the Greater Toronto Area (GTA) have developed a flood forecasting and warning service for the municipalities and residents within their collective watersheds and the shoreline of Lake Ontario and Georgian Bay. This flood contingency plan is intended for all public officials and agency staff likely to play a role in the prevention, mitigation, preparedness, response and recovery. Pretends to flood events. This version of flood contingency plan provides general information on TRSCA, flood forecasting and warning system, as well as specific information and context for municipalities within the TRCA jurisdiction. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Kanisha and my ID number are DEM0121005. Today I am going to present about type of flood contingency plan. Flood is whether we live in small house in the suburbs or large luxurious range in the country, our home is at risk of flooding. Even if we live in the mountains above most water levels, no region is safe from a flood. All floods are not the same, but there are three common types, which is river flood, coastal floods and flash flood. River flood occurs when water level run over river bank as a result of heavy rain. There are a number of reasons this could happen, which is storm persistently hitting the same area over and over, then snow melting and rain falling at the same time. A barrier holding water falls leading to a large water release and a flash flood. River flood give risk to homeowners who live near a river or stream, most commonly in the countryside. Second type of flood are coastal flood. It occurs around much larger bodies of water, usually when the tide gets very high. The tides can reach up to 20 feet or even higher in rare instances. More severe coastal flooding is referred to a storm surge, which cause more damage. Coastal flood happen when because of heavy persistent rainfall, strong onshore winds or hurricanes. This flood gives risk to homeowners living in or near coastal cities such as Savannah, Georgia or California.
Hi everyone, my name is Kanarupan Ravichandran. My ID number is DEM0121055. Third type of flash flood, an excessive amount of rain in a short period of time, usually within 6 hours. Typically, this type of flood starts in a creek or stream, then runs into river and ultimately the street, often taking infrastructures with it. No real warning comes before a flash flood because it happens so quickly. Flash floods happen because excessive rainfall builds up quickly. A dam bursts, an underground water system and drainage overflow. Coastal flood give risk to heavily populated areas are at the high risk because of the amount of infrastructure and the expensive underground water system. Thank you.
My name is Darren James Nair. My student ID is DEM0321079. I'm from batch 23. So today I'm going to present about the causes of floods. First, floods are the most frequent type of natural disaster and occur when an overflow of water submerges land that is usually dry. Floods are often caused by heavy rainfall, rapid snowmelt, or a storm surge from a tropical cyclone or tsunami in coastal areas. Other than that, floods can cause widespread devastation, resulting in loss of life and damage to personal property and critical public health infrastructure. Between 1998 to 2017, floods affected more than 2 billion people worldwide. People who live in floodplains or non-resistant buildings or lack warning system and awareness of flooding hazard are most vulnerable to floods.
Good morning, I'm Kevin from batch 23. Today we will present about flood preparation. Flood preparation we must do before for the relevant irrigation plan. Everyone can, your family should know where you go they have to live. Trying to make plans at last minute can be upset, create confusion. Discuss flood with your family. Everyone should know what to do since all family members are not together. Discussing flood ahead of time helps reduce fear, and during flood evacuation it must simply save before flood water becomes too deep or willing to deep. User drive truck turn off all internet circle at the first panel gap and propose service at the meter. Our main entry the water on the main with the lift immediately after the flood coming down. Use the stick to move small items in your property before dangerous inspect your electrical circuit, gas and water so before turning out.